Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Wright, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Real Talk. I want to take this time out to tell you thank you so much for all the love that you've been showing. But I want to remind you, in order to keep seeing the content, you have to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Alright? Thanks for the love. Alright, so we're here today with the beautiful, confident Zali. Well, I call you Zali, right? It's shorter for me. I don't like to mess up people's names, so Zali is the name for me. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm blessed, man. I'm happy. I'm excited to have you here today. There's so much to talk about, right? Before we even, get into it, man, how have you been?
I've been good, hard times right now, but, staying sane.
How have you been coping with this whole, the COVID-19 situation that we're dealing with right now?
It's pretty stressful, to think that there's no normal anymore, but, just have to work through it like everybody else.
So in terms of you said there's no normal, do you feel like we will ever get to a place where the norm that we once knew comes back?
Maybe not,
it's
maybe not, but in a way, but not too much. Not as much as we're accustomed to. Like, it's going to be a new way of life, whether we like it or not.
Yeah. So, what we're here to talk about, man, and I know you've been promoting your brand, the Confidence Plug.
Yeah.
I've been seeing it on Instagram. I actually watched a few of the videos, and that's the main reason why you're here today, is because just looking at some of the videos, I was actually inspired by it. I admire you as a woman.
Thank you.
I love how confident you are and how comfortable you are in your skin. I want you to talk to me a little bit more about Confidence Plug. What is it all about?
Well, the main reason that I made it was because, there were always girls younger than me that always told me they'd look up to me. And there's a particular girl I was in high school with, and she came to me one day and she was kind of like really sad, like she was getting bullied and stuff like that. And, I just helped her through it, like while I was still in school, maybe through fourth form, fifth form.
Yeah.
I was helping her through it. And if you see her today, she is so confident in herself. She posts pictures all the time. And it's just because girls like her, I know what they're going through. I know what they've been going through. And I kind of just want to help them because, I've come so far from being just like them. That's like I feel like I can share knowledge with them about certain things, make them feel more comfortable with themselves.
Nice. And in terms of the confidence, right? Do you think you always had this confidence hidden somewhere within you? Or if not, is that the reason why you started the Confidence Club?
I definitely didn't have it before. Maybe deep down somewhere, but definitely not in my early teenage years. Definitely not. It's something that grew over the years.
Yeah.
And it's definitely the reason why I made the Confidence Club.
Mm.
Because I know what it's like, I know what it's like to not love yourself, what it's like to not feel comfortable with your own body. It's really hard to feel like that.
And I would want to believe that you've been in that mindset before, where you weren't comfortable with your body.
Yeah, and it's very draining, very, very draining, because it's like everything you do, you think about what are people going to think about this. It is so mentally taxing.
Yeah.
And it's like people don't even understand that unless they're going through it.
But you know what? I'm happy that you said that, right? Because let's fast forward a little bit. Some of the pictures that you post on Instagram, yeah, I always like them, to be honest. And if I like something on Instagram, just know I really like it. I don't care how close you and I are, or even if we're not close. If I see you post something and I genuinely like it, I would like it, right? If I don't like it, it's because I just don't like it. Now, I see that you love to post your bikini pictures. You're always smiling.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I like. You're always smiling. But are you aware that, you have some people who would like your pictures on Instagram, but still go behind your back with their friends and like, yo, she got confidence, Ross boy. for you
Yeah,
post
and I hear it all the
something
time.
like this.
People actually do tell me all the time.
You
"Oh,
know?
you know how you're so like calm and cool about posting stuff like that." And I'm like, yeah, because you know, when you get to a point where you love yourself wholeheartedly, it just, to me, it's just posting a picture.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like I'm doing anything extra. As you said, I don't post inspirational quotes on my pictures. I just post it and go, because that's all it is to me, just a picture. You know, I have accomplished that self-love where I'm comfortable, so comfortable.
Well, you know what? I would disagree. Because it's not just a picture for me. Because you just said something that you've accomplished something that you didn't have before, which is confidence. So you being able to post something like that on your social media platform, it's not just a picture. It's you showing the world that you're happy, you're comfortable in your skin.
Yeah, and you know, some people still feel uncomfortable with that.
Yeah.
You know, they would be like, oh, you know, like this is inappropriate. And I'm like, but if other people post it, it's not inappropriate. So what makes it inappropriate for me?
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like you just have to overlook those people.
Well, I can tell you, you've been inspiring a lot of people because I'm very active on social media. Very active.
Yeah.
Social media is something that I do believe in. There's a lot of good in social media, and there's a lot of bad. I try to use social media for the good, but I can see that, you know, ever since you've started this journey, there's been a lot of, you know, girls coming out. And when I say coming out, like girls your size, girls that look like you, they're now posting their pictures.
Definitely.
They're in the beach waters, posting their bikini pictures. They're out on brunch. They're doing their thing.
They're buying the bikinis.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I feel like, you know, I've gotten messages like, oh, you know, you really inspired me to buy this type of swimsuit that I could never imagine myself buying. So that, you know, really makes me feel like I'm making a difference. And I never expected that. Like, I never expected it to reach so far.
But as a man, I can tell that you are making a difference because I'm seeing it. You know, I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing it from persons who I've never seen them post a bikini picture before, because I would want to believe that they have that level of insecurity about themselves, right? But you have friends who are, you know, everybody wants to have this summer body all the time, right? And we're living in an era where, again, social media, it's just dominating. Everyone wants to do the butt lift, the breast plant. Everybody wants to live this life that social media wants us to live.
It's all fake. It's all fake. You know, and I try to encourage people, don't look at social media influencers and stuff like that, or Instagram hot girls, and think, oh my gosh, like I really wish I looked like that. When will I look like that? No, because that is just, it poisons your mind.
Yep.
Truly.
And I don't think a lot of people understand that though. Because the Instagram models and the people that you see in there, most of the time, boss, honestly, I can't talk to people, but I would want to believe most of the time they're not happy.
Yeah, it's all edited.
It's all edited, it's fake. And look, I do not have a problem with someone wanting to make adjustments to their body.
No, I don't have a problem either. If that's what you want to do and you have the money to do so, go
on with it, right? Because so for example, the ass thing. Every girl wants to have an ass. Because most men love to see a woman with an ass, right? And a lot of women out there, they're going on these surgery tables, they're doing all of these things. But some of them, they're doing it for the wrong reason. They're not doing it for them.
Yeah.
They're doing it because they want men to be attracted to them. And then sometimes with those surgeries, sometimes they end up going wrong.
And there's no going back.
There's no going back after that. And then you would now look at yourself and like, I wish I didn't. Because they didn't genuinely go on that surgery table to do it for themselves. They went on it because of a man. I watched one of your videos the other day and you were talking about body confidence.
Yeah.
Right? So I would love for you to talk to us a little bit here about what is your definition to the whole body confidence? Not just your body, but whether you're male or female, body or more.
I think it's just like you being completely comfortable with yourself, being comfortable with the things you like to wear. Just embracing yourself. Not thinking about who you want to look like and stuff like that. Just you being totally happy with yourself and how you look, because at the end of the day, that's what you were born with. So it's just all about you being positive towards yourself.
Yep. And where do you see it as a brand confidence plug going? Because I see it going places. I just see how people interact with it. I see you going places too. I look, whenever I see you as a brand. I don't just see Zali, the girl who posts all these nice pictures on Instagram. I definitely see you as a brand, and I see you starting a movement that will help, especially young women. Where do you see the brand confidence plug going?
You know what? The support of it all, I did not expect it at all. I had no idea it would go so far. Every time I reach a new 100 followers, I am so excited. Like, it's just, I could never imagine it reaching as far as it has gotten. So, I can't really say where I see it going, because I just take it one day at a time. I just post, I just, try to make relatable things.
Mm-hmm.
I ask my followers, what do you guys want me to talk about, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't have a particular plan of how far it will go or anything like that. I just kind of do it and just see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little tip here, right? Everything that I have been doing, when I was in school, I never knew that I would be Mr. H. Wright, doing the thing that I'm doing today, having real talk show, doing the events, now into music, just doing everything that I've been doing under the field of entertainment. But I took a risk, and from one event, I just evolved because I realized that the world is so wide and there's no limit. There's no limit on success and growth.
I totally agree. There's
Right?
so much you can do.
And as long as you're doing it from your heart, there's always room.
And you see, that's why I can't really say, because it's like I'm just doing it because it's what I enjoy. It's really what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Once I'm reaching one person,
Yep.
I am so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have accomplished a lot.
I like that. Because I have that same way of thinking. Like, if you can inspire one, all it takes now is just one person.
Right.
If you can make someone feel good about themselves, and then that one person can go and talk to somebody else about it, trust me, your job is done. So I want to encourage you to continue along this journey, right? Because you're doing a great job. It doesn't matter what people have to say or the opinions that they want to give that you didn't ask for.
Right.
Right? Because everyone wants to have an opinion as to how people should live and what they should wear and what they shouldn't wear.
I hate that, because as far as I'm concerned, it's not anybody's business.
Yeah.
If I feel like I want to wear a crop top and some shorts, I should be able to do so without anybody saying, "Oh, why would you think you can do that?
Yeah.
Why would you have yourself looking like that?"
Mm-hmm.
It's not about them; it's about me. And that's what I try to get people to understand.
Yeah.
You have to. It's all about you. Like, the opinions of others do not matter. They do not contribute to your life in any way.
And I just don't think people understand that.
Yeah.
No, everyone wants to be popular. Everyone wants to be an influencer until they understand what comes with that. No, you said just now that it's not their business, right, what you wear. But you know what? It's kind of their business. You know why? Because you put it out there.
Yeah, true.
Right? And as long as you put things out there, people will always want to make a comment.
Yeah.
They would like, they would share, whether they feel. They would want to say how they feel about it, whether you ask or not.
That's true.
Right? So the thing is, you have to be strong.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't really experience much negativity.
Yeah.
If I'm being really, really honest, I actually don't experience it much at all.
Yeah.
You know, you have those people, those little one-offs that, people will say what they want to say, but then, the love is overpowering.
Yeah.
Like, all the time, and it's like, actually I will get messages about how I inspired somebody or something like that, and those just make me feel, it makes me want to share things. So, I know, okay, I'm getting to this person. If I'm not getting to anybody else, I know for sure there are certain people I am reaching. And it's making them evolve into the people that they're becoming. And I love that. Like, I love that.
Boy, you said something just now about you getting this overpouring of love, right?
Yeah.
And I want it to continue. I want it to continue. I don't want it to ever stop. I'm looking at you and I'm telling you straight up. Be prepared. I'm telling you, be prepared for everything.
Yeah.
Because I remember again, I can tell you this, when I did the first Sums Up, Ones Out, I couldn't find one bad review. After that, I've been hearing so many things about myself that I didn't know about me. People now started to talk, because the more you grow, that's when people start to talk. And I want to encourage you that there's a lot of people out there who want to do exactly what you're doing,
but they don't know how to
but they don't know how to start. And because you're doing it, they're going to have a problem with how you're doing it the more you grow. So accept the love. Take it all in.
I really do.
Right?
I really do.
But be prepared for everything that's going to come with it. Because trust me, it's not going to always be a walk in the park. Right? And I did some research on you, and I realized that you're studying psychology.
Yeah.
Right? That's a really good subject to study. Why did you choose that, though?
I think it's because this may sound strange, but I like people. Like, I like figuring out why people are how they are, the different ways that people think. Everybody has a way that they think, and it's completely different.
Nice.
Everybody thinks different.
Fine.
And I think that is so interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, just observing people, you realize that everybody has a unique thing about them.
Yeah.
And I just love learning what that unique thing is.
Yeah.
So then I think, studying psychology, it just helps me to learn more about people and how, just why we are the way we are.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that. And I like interacting with people. Stuff like that.
So what do you plan to do with this degree when you're done? Do you plan on coming back to Antigua? Because you're presently you were supposed to be in Canada right now.
Yeah.
But due to the COVID-19, you're doing online study, right? What do you plan on doing with your degree when you're done? You plan on coming back to Antigua? And one more thing, how have you been keeping up with the studies with the new norm of just doing online school?
And when I graduate from Western, I plan to come back to Antigua. Because, Antigua is my home. It's where I am most comfortable. But obviously, you need to go out into the world and stuff like that. But it's not for everybody. And I would prefer to come home and, make a difference at home.
Yep.
I want to be a therapist, and I feel like Antigua could use some more of those. So I definitely want to do it. That's the goals I have set for myself after school.
Nice. We need it.
Yeah.
Right? As much as people won't agree with that, we need all the help that we can get, especially when it comes to mental health. In this little dot, the 268, we need it. So you will do well. You're going to graduate. And when you come back home, you're going to be one of the best therapists we have in Antigua.
Thank you. That's what I love to tell myself.
You're going to be one of the best we have here. And you're going to make a difference. I'm speaking that. I'm putting it out there for you. Because we need it. I mean, when you look around Antigua Valley, there's so many young people out there who are struggling with mental health.
And nobody knows because they feel like they have nobody to talk to because, they try to talk to their parents.
Yeah.
The parents are like, what are you sad about? You have a roof over your head, you have food to eat, what can be making you sad, you know? And I think that's an awful way to think, but you know, it's just the traditional way of thinking. But what I want for us as a country is to break out of that. Because, you know, the children, they're growing up and they're growing up in these toxic habits. And the parents don't even know how to help it. They really don't know what to do. So when their children are growing up and they have issues, they don't know what to say to them. You know, so I feel like if you have more people that can talk to them.
Because you find kids are not going to their parents.
No, they're not, because they're not comfortable.
They're not comfortable. You know, sometimes you find kids vent on social media, or they go and talk to their friends. And one of the dangers in that is that you might have a best friend, but you have to understand that your best friend have a next best friend. So you might be going through something and you go talk to your best friend about it, but that best friend won't talk to their best friend about it, and that's how your business gets spread all around the nation of Antigua and Barbuda. You know, but do you think that psychology has helped you with your confidence? Do you think that played a role in who you are today?
Definitely. Because when I started studying it, my thought process about a lot of things changed, you know. Like, I started thinking more towards self-love. And, you know, I mean, I was confident before I went off to school. But, you know, when I started studying psychology, when I went to school the first day and I realized, yeah, psychology is what I want to do, it just opened my eyes to a lot of things. Like, just a different way of thinking. You know, and it's not so much that it helps with confidence directly, but just my thought process.
I think that, right, going forward, this is just what I think, right? You know, and this is just what I think. I personally think that, you know, going forward, you know, you should. I know you and I spoke about the whole psychology thing, and I like I said, I know that you were coming on the show, so I did some research on it. So I definitely know the school that you were going to and all of that, right? But I don't think there's a lot of people who know that you're doing psychology also.
Yeah, I mean, now that I've started certain initiatives and stuff, more people know. But yeah, a lot of people, they ask me, you know.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
I think that going forward, put that out there too. I think that adds to the sexy.
And I think some people, when I'm talking about certain things, I know some people are like, what does she know? What does she know about any of this? Who is she? You know, and stuff like that. But you know, it's like I literally study people. So it's like if I'm speaking to someone, just know I have taken the time to observe them and try my best to understand them. You know, so it helps a lot, really.
So I think you should put it out there, people. I think she should put it out there too, along with the amazing pictures and the confident blog. I think she should put it out there. I think y'all should comment on it there and let her know. She should put that out there too, because psychology is important. We need it, especially us young people. I'm telling you, we're struggling right now. We're really struggling. There's a lot of young people out there they just don't have it right. And they don't have anyone to talk to. They don't know where to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, put it out there, man.
And I think people that are at like a tender age, you know, preteens, people that are in the middle of high school, they are going through it, you know, and it's like nobody really understands them. But it's like they feel the need to talk to somebody that knows exactly what they're going through.
Definitely.
And I want to be that person for most people.
Put it out there. You know, what do you like to do? Apart from, you know, taking pictures and I know you the confidence blog, what else do you do?
Actually, I'm not big on taking pictures, you know. If I feel like, or, you know, I'm feeling myself today, I feel like I look cute today, I'll say, oh, let me take a picture, try to get a nice little picture, you know. But, you know, I actually incorporate taking pictures into my self-care routine, which I think everybody should have.
Self-care routine?
Yes. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know, people think, oh, she just take pictures of herself straight. But it's really just a part of my self-care. It's just for me to remind myself that, yeah, this is who I am. I am me. Always going to be me, you know? So I take pictures just to remind myself. Not so much, if I want to share it, I share it. Because, you know, when you think you look cute, you share your pictures,
So that's a part of your self-care routine?
Definitely.
What are some of the other things, if you mind sharing, that you do on your self-care?
Dance in my mirror. Really, honestly, no. Like I just look in my mirror, appreciate myself, stuff like that. I don't exactly have a skincare routine, but I do a few things to make sure. I try to make sure my hair is combed. Stuff like that. It changes a lot, really. So I can't say I have a set self care routine, but I try to practice being healthy for myself. Like self care is really important. It could go from sleeping to taking a social media break. Anything like that. Self care is very broad.
And you know what? This is the last thing I wanted to talk about, the social media break. I'm happy that it wasn't on the question list, but a social media break, right? I think it's very important. As much as I post a lot, right? I do take breaks where I don't go on Instagram. Even if I post a picture, I would just post that and come off.
Yeah.
And if I post a picture, it's either I'm promoting something, it's something about business, it's something, because I have to post a lot, because whenever I do post, I'm actually working, I'm promoting something. I don't just post, I get a new watch or a new shirt. No, that's not what social media is for me.
It's the same.
It's a business for me. So I'm either promoting Real Talk, I'm promoting my music, I'm promoting my events, or I'm celebrating a birthday or anniversary, or a friend is celebrating something. It's always something for me.
Yeah.
How important do you think it is that people take a social media break?
I think it's very important for your mental health. Social media can be very bad. Just the things you see on social media. I can talk from a girl's perspective. You look so much on social media, you see all these hot girls, stuff like that, and you start thinking the world like, oh my god, I wish I could look like that. It's important to take a break from stuff like that. And also, especially me with the confidence blog, I do take a break, but I am transparent about that. I will tell my followers, guys, from the time I started, I told them, I can't tell you guys, I'm going to post every Monday.
Yeah.
I cannot promise that. I know maybe some people, they're very good at, consistency and stuff. I feel like I'm consistent in my own way.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have no motivation. And, it's okay. Like, it's okay to not be very motivated. You're going to have a bad day sometimes. I don't promise anybody anything. I just do it. I do it on my own time and stuff like that. With any of my social media platforms, if I feel like I need to take a break, I will let them know, I'm distancing. If you need me, contact me. You know what I mean? Always available, but taking time for myself still, So it's really important to take a break from anything, any type of social media, even WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
Just take a break, take some new time. It doesn't have to be a long break. A break can be a day, 2 days, a week, That's how I feel about that. It just depends on how you're currently feeling and when you're going to feel like yourself and stuff like that. And, I think over time people start to understand that. Because, I definitely don't tell my followers, I will tell them, okay, a post is coming tomorrow. I will make that happen, definitely.
Yeah.
But it's not like every week I'm saying, new post on Wednesday, new post on Friday, nothing. My videos, I take my time with them.
Nice.
Because you know how hard it is to talk in front of a camera, especially when you feel like you're talking to yourself.
It took me a while.
Yeah.
It took me a while to even just to do this.
Yeah, I totally understand.
So, man, it was a pleasure having you here. I wish we could. I wish we could talk more, because there's still so much to talk about. But before we go, it's very important that you let people know where they can find you on social media. Yes, people, we're talking to the beautiful Zali. She is the owner of the founder of Confidence Blog. Zali, let people know where they can find you on social media.
Okay, you can follow my personal Instagram at azalea.bailey. And I think they're gonna tag it in the video somewhere. But and the confidence page is at the confidence plug. And you can send me a DM, anything. I always answer all my DMs. So if any of you ever need to talk, I'm definitely here, definitely present. You know, it may take a little bit, but I'm definitely here. Yeah.
Thank you so much for passing through.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you. I am super proud of you.
Thank you so
And
much.
I wish you nothing but the best along your journey.
I wish you the same.
Alright? Man, people remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know how you feel about the show. Wright out.